you. Tonight for dinner, I made the best corned beef hash ever. And the reason why I don't have the recipe for that, I'm so sorry. But it came out of a magazine that we get from our electric company. So I went live on my VIP page and did that. I booked a party from it. That's so fun. So it's little silly things like that that make me happy, and it's really funny. But okay, so tonight I'm excited to make for you guys. It's actually, I think there's a technical name for it. It's Sopapelia Cake, but I don't call it. It's just cream cheese bars, and it's absolutely delicious. But it's with a little twist for St. Patrick's Day, because you can add a little bit of green, and you can add green to anything. You can make anything that you normally make on an everyday basis. You can kick in a little some kind of St. Patrick's Day. So I challenge all of you guys to go live for dinner time, go live for lunch, go live for breakfast, and make some green eggs. I pulled this out to remind myself to talk to you guys about green eggs. You put a little bit of food coloring in there and make some green eggs and ham omelet. How fun is that? Just make something silly and fun and go on there. So I am making these cheesecake bars tonight. So I have a couple different pieces that I'm using. I always use one of our main high dollar items in our catalog, okay, in my demonstrations, no matter what it is. So this is our Ultra Pro, which is very nice. This is more like the 13x9 pan that you use every day for, lasagnas, double batch of brownies, anything like that. And it's really important to talk about this kind of stuff, because sometimes people want the best. And if they can't afford the best, they'll have a party for it, or they'll join the membership club, like some of you have already done. And you can get this great lifetime quality product you'll have in your kitchen forever. When it comes to Easter that's coming up, when it comes to, the holidays and things like that, you can have the best cookware, bakeware, whatever it is in your home, and have everything matching. You don't have to dream or watch someone else have it all, and someone else show up to the cookout with their little cupcake taker and you don't have one. You guys can have all of this too. So this is one of my favorite lines. And I have just about every size. It's super lightweight. It stacks down inside of each other. You can stack it up on top of the fridge if you want and pull all of it down. And it's so lightweight, you don't have to worry about dropping it or it falling all over top of you, or the glass shattering when you pull it out of the oven and put it on the countertop. And the other cool part is just the top that goes on the top. You can either flip it upside down and cook two things at one time. So you can put it on like this and cook baked apples, and you can do your cheesy potatoes in the bottom in the oven, or you can flip it over and that's the top, and you can put like your leftover ham and things like that in the refrigerator, pull it out and pop it back in the oven the next day to warm it up again, to reheat it. So these are really nice, and we really need to be showing some of our big key featured products in our demonstrations. So that's our Ultra Pro. And now I'm going to use, this is our whipping mix. And I've been using this a lot lately. This thing is so much fun. When we're doing the cold brew craft, you can always pull this in to do your homemade whipped creams. We've been doing that a lot lately. How fun is it to add a little bit of food coloring to that and make some green whipped cream or green Cool Whip? Or do some pistachio pudding because it's green, and then make that on top. So the ingredients for this is 1 package of cream cheese. This is the filling. First thing I did was put just regular crescent rolls. You want to line the whole bottom of your pan with those. And then for the filling, we're going to put in cream cheese. Now this is room temperature. Make sure you don't put cold in there if you're doing a demonstration, because it's a little bit harder to turn if you have it cold. So this is 1 cup of white sugar, And if you ever get a chance to get these little tiny baby Clearly Elegant bowls, this is very classy to have all your ingredients in them and to pour them in there as you're cooking. All right, so there's that. And then it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now I have a really funny story and I'll make it fast. So I don't know, some of you are friends with me on Facebook and saw that Ryan and I went to Sam's Club a couple of Fridays ago. I was like, woohoo, great, mom and dad, Friday night going to Sam's Club. Well, I needed vanilla and I was completely out of it. And I'm like, oh, vanilla. So I grabbed it and put it in the cart. And on the way out, we spent a lot of money, a lot of money at Sam's Club. Okay. So we were checking out our receipt, you know, and Ryan's flipping 30s like, $30. What is this? It's vanilla. What is vanilla? It's pure vanilla extract. And this bottle was $30. We're like, what? I never knew vanilla was that expensive. So that was really funny. And I had to share that with you guys. So, but we're going to go ahead and put in a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we are going to whip it up. Actually, okay, I wanted to add some food coloring. So in the middle, it's usually like white cream cheese filling in the middle. So I have some icing leaf green food coloring. Okay, so the reason why it's in a little bottle like this is for frosting. You don't want to use that little thing from Dollar General with like the little squeeze it containers for your frosting when you make it, because it does give it a little bit of a weird taste and it gives it a weird consistency also. This you can find at Walmart, you can find it at Hobby Lobby, any places like that. This is actually made for frosting. So I just get a bunch of these different colors, keep it in a little modular made up in my cupboard, and use this kind. It's Wilton brand. So this is really cool though. You can take one of the little paddles and because it's clean and stick it in there and get a little bit of the food coloring on it. Oh, see? And then we can just stick it in here and give it a couple of turns. Now there's 2 different gears. We have the first gear, and that one is for if you're going to do whipped cream, because it kind of turns it and whips it a little bit harder. Or we can put it on the second gear and we can give it a turn. And this is thick as cream cheese is. Look how fast that is, that we're whipping that up. And it whips everything up nice and easy. And then it's nice too because it's ambidextrous and we can do it both ways. And let's see where we're at here. Oh yeah, it's mixing it. And this is a little bit thicker of a batter too. But look how nice that is. I'll show you guys here. Look how beautiful and green. All right, so we're gonna take that. And of course you wanna use your Tupperware spatula, and we're gonna spread that all over top of this here. And then I'm going to roll out the other crescent roll and I'm going to put that over top of it. And it calls for half a cup of butter, which is a whole stick of butter. So I melted it here and we're going to pour that over top of the crescent rolls once I roll that second roll out, and sprinkle it with the cinnamon and sugar. And you're going to put it in the oven and bake it. And it's going to be perfect and delicious. And it's a fun surprise when you cut into it and it's green. So just a little fun idea, fun recipe. You can make anything accustomed to whatever holiday it is. Just have fun with it and be excited and share some fun ideas, because everybody can use a little fun in their life.
That's
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yum.
It's so pretty. And you can't really see. I'll cut it apart and take a picture. But in that corner right there's a little bit of green. It's in there. Oh, it's coming apart. See it?
I picked the wrong person. Sorry.
Yeah, there's green in there and it looks really gooey and yummy. So
oh my goodness, how fun. Fun.
Little pictures. You can
there
see
you I'm gonna pin you, add pen. There it is. All right. Yay, that looks delicious. Looks amazing. Oh yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah. It smells so good.
I'm sure it does smell so good.